26 differences between male and female dogs. When deciding and choosing a dog, it is important to consider gender. Whether you will get a male or a female dog, because there are differences between them, by considering the gender of the dog you are about to adopt, you will be able to choose a more suitable dog for your household needs. You will also need to consider if you will get a male or female dog because there are pros and cons to each gender. There are many differences in the anatomic and physiological aspects that most people do not know about. Still, this blog post will get into some of the more well-known attributes that make male and female dogs unique. The key differences between male and female dogs will be discussed, including their ability to reproduce, behavior, and anatomy. 26 differences between male and female dogs. 1. Size. Females are usually smaller than males. Some dogs are an exception to this rule, but it is typically the case. Because of males being larger and more muscular, they appear more threatening to other dogs. Their larger size also gives them the ability to defend themselves from predators and threats better than females. 2. Behavior. Female dogs tend to be less aggressive than male dogs. They usually do not begin showing extreme levels of aggression until they have reached adulthood. Males tend to show aggression more than females as they are more competitive with each other. 3. Reproduction. Male dogs have a genetic predisposition to mating with multiple females, known as polygyny, whereas female dogs do not. Males, on average, mate with 3 to 6 females, while female dogs only mate with one male at a time. 4. Communication. There is a difference between male and female dogs' communication methods. Females tend to be more interested in interactions with their owners, whereas males are more attracted to other dogs' territories. Males tend to bark and growl at other dogs they do not know, whereas females are often more reserved in their interactions. 5. Genetics. Male dogs have a genetic predisposition for larger and heavier bones than females, including the skull. Males also tend to be more muscular and stronger than females. Males are also more intelligent and have more ability to learn new skills than females. Males can become more aggressive than females with age, but this is usually seen due to the dog's competitive nature. 6. Fat distribution. Female dogs have a tendency to accumulate greater amounts of fat in their middle section rather than in their sides or upper legs, which helps them conserve heat in the winter months. Males tend to have more fat in their lower extremities and back end. 7. Knee structure. Male dogs often have a larger olecranon process on the femur, which extends the upper part of the thigh bone that makes up a large portion of the lower leg bone. This feature is associated with a stronger and bigger leg muscle mass than females. 8. Hind limbs. Male dogs have shorter hock lengths than females. The hock is the joint on the hind leg that connects to the patella. Females have a longer hock, which makes walking easier and more comfortable. Males and females' dogs' hocks are not made from the same bone in male dogs, causing them to walk differently. 9. Tail. Male dogs tend to have curved tails, where females tend to have straight tails. This is associated with genetics, as males and females do not produce enough testosterone in developing their tail bones to make them straight instead of curved. 10. Nose. Male dogs have more sensory cells than females, causing a heightened sense of smell compared to females. 11. Heart rate. Female dogs tend to have a lower heart rate, 60 to 70 beats per minute, than male dogs, 68 to 76 beats per minute. 12. Speed. Female dogs can run faster than males, up to 5 miles an hour for 40 minutes, whereas males can only run up to 4 miles an hour for 40 minutes. 13. Health. Female dogs tend to have a longer lifespan than males. Males live from 10 to 12 years, whereas female dogs can live up to 15 years old. 14. Age. Male dogs reach maturity at 8 to 10 months old, younger in some breeds, but females take longer to mature, between 10 to 16 months. 15. Head structure. Male dogs have more muscles on their jaw and face than females, called jaws. As skulls grow, the jaw grows faster than the rest of the head. Female dogs do not have this muscular jaw, so their skulls grow at a slower rate. 16. Activity. Males are more active than females. Males, in general, are generally more energetic than females. They are very mobile, and they need to be moved frequently, for breeding, to ensure that they are not too passive. Males in general also enjoy getting out and about, whether it is for food, stimulation, or exercise. Females tend to be relatively passive and prefer to stay hidden away from the world. 17. Territory. Males are far more likely to be territorial than females. This has to do with the fact that males generally have stronger territorial instincts than females. For this reason, male dogs usually stay close to their home or territory while females tend to wander about. 18. Affection. Females are generally more affectionate towards humans than males. Generally speaking, female dogs are much more likely to show affection towards their owners, not as a way of trying to get food or attention. This is because they spend most of their time waiting for their owners or waiting for dinner. Males, on the other hand, tend to be much more independent and assertive of themselves. Therefore, males are more likely to show affection towards their owners when given attention or food they desire. 19. Eyes. Male dogs are left eye dominant, and females are right eye dominant. This is an interesting characteristic that most people may not know about. Males and females tend to use one eye more than the other, called binocular dominance. Binocular dominance is the ability to use both eyes together to focus on objects far away or close up. Males tend to favor the left eye, while females tend to favor the right one. This will often get passed down from a parent to their offspring. 20. Barking. Males bark more than females. For this reason, people tend to think that male dogs are better guard dogs than female dogs. This is not the case because males are more likely to confront strangers or other animals than females. Female dogs, in general, tend to stay quiet and alert their owner of danger via various other means, such as growling, barking, etc., while males tend to bark at everything suspicious that they see. 21. Exercise. Male dogs require regular exercise, while females do not. Male dogs, in general, tend to require more exercise than female dogs do. This is because they are capable of reproducing and getting stimulated at an earlier age than females can. Males usually need to be walked at least twice a day, but might only need one long walk depending on the size of the dog in question. Females are generally content with being let out once a day for about 20 to 30 minutes. 22. Teeth. Males tend to have more problems with their teeth than females. This is mainly because males use their mouths a lot more than females do. Males are capable of producing a lot of saliva to keep their mouths clean and healthy. Moreover, males tend to chew on things when they are bored or anxious, which can cause tooth problems. Females are much less likely to bother with this behavior and are usually not as prone to tooth problems as males can be. 23. Hearing. Females have better hearing than males do. This is because females tend to spend a lot of time being quiet and alerting their owners or, in some cases, other female dogs of danger. This is why females are more likely to hear something first than males are. 24. Ears. Males have larger ears than females. This is because dogs use their ears to find new sources of stimulation, and males are much more likely to be stimulated by these things than females are. 25. Temperament. Males tend to be slightly more aggressive than females. Females tend to be more passive than males are and are not as likely to confront other animals in their territory. This is mainly because males tend to have stronger territorial instincts than females do. This leads them to assume that they need to defend their space from other animals or humans. 26. Fur. Females have smoother fur than males. This is because female dogs spend their time grooming themselves and each other. By doing this, they manage to keep their fur soft and smooth compared to males, which don't need to groom themselves nearly as much. Conclusion. It is important to note these differences so you can choose the right dog for your household. You should research the particular type of dog you are interested in and consider the gender differences so you can select a dog that fits your lifestyle. It is essential to note their differences, especially when choosing a dog, to meet their needs. These differences will affect how a dog is being raised from a young age. These differences may be passed down to the next generation as well. For example, if a mother dog does not show aggression towards other females, her offspring will likely not have the same aggressive traits. On top of that, it is essential to consider how you will house train each dog. If you have a female dog instead of a male one, she will likely be easier to house train than if you have a male. If you have a male instead, you will need to be more patient when training your dog for the first few months. Consider these gender differences when adopting and deciding what dog you should get.